Your bank statement, why do you think that's asked for on a tenancy application form? It's on there for your proof of address. It's not on there to find out everything that you've spent your money on. So make sure that you've changed your address at the bank and that address fits the property that you're currently at now, because that's what they're trying to correlate. If you do want to show, say you're in a private rental, and if you haven't seen me before, my name is Janine George from Application Heroes, so click the follow button and I'll give you heaps of hints and tips about applying for rental properties. So if you're in a private rental and you're using the bank statement to prove that you've paid your rent or to prove your income that's come in, there's two ways that you can go about doing it. So that it's not a blanket bank statement with every transaction in and out. You really don't want people to see your Afterpay and, your KFC and all the stuff that you bought. If you're doing it to prove your rent, you can go to the top of your bank online or on your phone and you can choose a transaction. So say you want to prove your income. You can put your employer's details in there, how it comes up when you get paid each week or fortnight, and it will bring up all of those payments and those payments only, and you can export that document. So that'll just show your rent going in, or your pay income going in regularly. If you're trying to prove payments with a private rental, you can do the same thing. So you can go in there and show if your private landlord doesn't have a ledger, then that's a way that you can prove that you've paid your rent religiously, and you can export for both things. So you could go in and go, well, here's my income, there's all my statements for that, here's all my rents, you can see that they're going out regular, and you can correlate those two dates. So you can see in there that you've had your Centrelink payment or your wages go in, and then the next day you've paid your rent. So I would do this on my bank statement if I was sending it in. I wouldn't just send in a blanket bank statement, but they're asking for it to prove your address. So make sure that that address that's on your bank statement matches your current address where you are now before you do those things. So there's a couple of little tips there, what the bank statement is for, and two ways that you can use it in your application to show that you're regular and reliable. So there's lots of other tips in the videos I've done previously, so if you're just coming across me now, you can go and have a look. I do help people fill out their tenancy application forms, so if you've got any questions, just send them through and I can help